guys! Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a Glossier get ready with me. I purchased some products off the website recently and I thought it would just be fun to play with makeup and to talk about my thoughts on the products and my thoughts on the overall brand. So let's get into it. So I've already primed my skin, I put moisturizer on. I'm actually gonna go in with a sunscreen now. I don't have the Glossier sunscreen, but I do have another sunscreen that I recently purchased. This one's from Supergoop. It is the Matte Screen SPF 40. It's a 100% mineral sunscreen, so I'm gonna try this out. I haven't used it before, but I think it's supposed to be kind of like a primer. The color, I think, kind of reminds me of the Benefit primer. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one. I forget what it's called. But anyway, I think it's supposed to minimize the appearance of my pores, so I'm just gonna put that. I'm just gonna use my fingers and put that where my pores are the largest, which is in this area. I'm just gonna concentrate it there, and then I'll put some on the rest of my skin as well. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I do feel like it made my pores look smaller, and that's the goal. And I feel like it kind of just muted all the imperfections. Like if I have a little bit of scarring and a little bit of redness, and I think it definitely helped with that. So I'm pretty happy with it. It looks good. Hopefully it keeps me matte throughout the day. The next product I'm going to be using is for my base. This also has sunscreen in it. It's from Milk Makeup. It's the Sunshine Skin Tint. That's how it looks. And I got the shade Sand, I believe. Yes, Sand. So I'm just gonna apply this a little bit, not too heavily. I don't feel like wearing too much makeup today, and I feel like that Glossier look is more of a natural one. So I think I'm just going to apply a little bit of this. And I'm gonna be using a makeup sponge to do that. This foundation is super dewy. So I don't put too much because, like I said, I do have oily skin. And I think that's why I haven't purchased any of the Glossier face products, because I am oily and I feel like those products are geared more towards girls with normal to dry skin. And that's just not my skin type. So I don't really gravitate towards those products. Plus I have heard, I've never tried the foundation, but I've heard that it's a little bit on the thin side. And I like something with a little bit more coverage because, like I said, I do have redness, I do have a little bit of scarring, and so I just need a little bit more help. Okay, so the next product I'm gonna go in with is my NARS Creamy Concealer. I got this not too long ago, and my thoughts on it are that it's a little bit thin. I think I need something a little bit thicker, but not as thick as the Tarte Shape Tape. That one's a little bit too thick. Although I do enjoy it, I wanted to try something a little bit thinner, so I think this one's kind of a little too thin for my liking, but it's buildable. It's definitely buildable, so I'm not mad about it, but I don't know if I would repurchase. I would probably want to find something with a little bit more coverage. I have tried the Glossier concealer. It is very skin-like, very pretty. If you haven't tried it and you are thinking about trying it, I would recommend it, even if you have oily skin, just because it is very skin-like. So I would recommend using it as almost like a foundation rather than a concealer. I would use it as a foundation and then set it if you do have oily skin. That's what I did when I used it, but that's kind of not like an everyday, you know, product for me. I don't want to have to worry about it creasing so much, which is why I didn't repurchase. But if you wanted to try it, if you're into that, you know, very dewy look, I would recommend it. So that's my thing with Glossier products. I think they're beautiful, but I don't think they're diverse enough. Like, they're not for every skin type. I feel like they should branch out a little bit and maybe create products for people on the other end of the, you know, skin type spectrum, and get them, you know, some products that work for them as well, instead of catering to just girls with a normal to dry skin. I think they should, you know, open up a little bit when it comes to that. Okay, so the base is on. I am going to set my under eyes a little because I do crease there. And I'm gonna do that using the Milk Makeup powder that I have. This one here. It's Blur and Set. And I'm just gonna use my sponge again to do that. So now we're ready to get into some actual Glossier products. That's exciting. I think I usually like to start with brows. So I'm gonna start off with the Boy Brow. This is Boy Brow. This is the packaging. I think they haven't changed this since they launched. I think it's always looked like this. It's super cute, it's functional. I know they've had issues with other products in the packaging being like kind of faulty, but I think this one is pretty good. I previously purchased this shade Black because my hair is super dark, but that one was actually just way too dark for me. It looked like my eyebrows were fake, almost like it was very obvious that I was putting product on them. So I wanted to try a different shade, and I think this one's gonna be a lot better. I'm doing this in the viewfinder, so it's kind of difficult. And I've been seeing this trend on Instagram and YouTube of girls pushing their eyebrows up, and I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's for me, but let's see. Not mad at it. It makes your eyebrows look really full. I do find that I think they should come up with a better way to get the product out of the the wand, out of the actual product base, because you have to wipe it a lot, and then you have all this product left on the edges, and it's just kind of annoying. So if maybe they could come up with a way to modify that, that would be great. But for now, I just have to wipe it off the sides, which is not ideal, but it still works. And I think this product tends to set really well, if I remember correctly, from when I used the black color a couple of years ago. It does set down pretty nicely where your eyebrows don't really move, so that's good. So for eyes, I thought it would be fun to get a pop of color in this video and purchase a shade that's kind of outside of my comfort zone. So I purchased the Glossier Sky Wash, and I got the shade Lawn. This is how it looks. Packaging is super cute. I really like that they put the color on top so you can see it's very easy to tell between your shades. If you have multiple, you know which one to grab as soon as you open your bag. So I like that. I think it's very convenient and a good idea, and it's cute. I'm hoping that this isn't super thin. I hope it's just like a good consistency. Oh, it looks pretty nice. I think it's a little bit thin, but I don't know if you would want it any more pigmented than this, because it's already super pigmented and it's pretty thin. So I think it works. I'm interested to see how it's going to look with the eyeliner over it, because I also purchased the eyeliner. I wonder how it will, the two will interact. I wonder if it'll cause any breakage in the eyeliner or in the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do the other eye, and then we'll do some eyeliner. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm actually gonna try this Bomb.com. I got the Wild Fig flavor, Bomb.com. It smells pretty good. I was smelling it earlier. It smells like sweet. I don't know if it smells like fig, because I don't really smell figs that often, but I guess probably it does. I'm gonna attempt to do eyeliner on camera. That's very difficult, but I'll do my best. First thoughts, sorry. First impressions on this product. I really like the tip of it. It's very pointy. You can't see that. There we go. It's very pointy, and it's long, which is nice. I think looks like it'll do a good job. It looks like, the kind of products or eyeliners that I would gravitate towards, so let's see how it looks. So far so good. I really like it. I think the eyeshadow and the eyeliner go pretty well together. There's no weirdness happening. It's not like creasing up. It's not causing the eyeshadow to get weird. The eyeshadow's dried down now, so it's definitely not moving from the eyeliner. The eyeliner looks really nice. It's very dark. It's really black. I like that a lot. It glides super well. So overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. Here is the eyeliner. I think it looks really good. I'm very happy with it. I'm surprised and very pleased by this product. I very much enjoyed it. Very cute. It works as I intended it to. I think it's on par, if not better, than the Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that, but I think this is honestly better than that product. And it's cheaper. I think it was only $16. I'll find the price and put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it was very reasonable, more reasonable than the tattoo liner. I think that one's like closer to 20, maybe more. I'm not too sure, but I think it's in that range. Okay, so this is not a new product. This is a product that I had already. I didn't purchase this product recently, but it is a Glossier product. I have the two of the cloud paints. So this one is in shade Dusk. And then I also have another one that I'm going to be using for blush. This one is in the shade Haze. So I'm going to be using one as a bronzer and the other one as a blush. I really love their cloud paints. I think cloud paints are a fan fave for Glossier. I think a lot of people like their cloud paints. I just really like how easy they are to blend. But one thing I will say is that I don't really enjoy using the cloud paints if I'm using a lot of powder, because they don't really sit well with the powder. They kind of get very splotchy and I don't really like that. But if you're not using a lot of powder, they're really nice. Just kind of do like that on both sides and then blend it in. Try to keep I learned a tip from someone here on YouTube to try to put your bronzer a little bit higher up on your cheek to lift your face up. So I've been trying that and I think it looks nice. As you can see, these are super pigmented. I only put like one dip of this sponge into the product that I had in my hand, and it is going a long way, but I do think I need a little bit more. And then I'll also go up on my forehead with this a little bit. And a little under my chin. And a little bit, just because I have some left over in my hand, I don't want to waste it, I'll put a little under my lip here to make my bottom lip look a little fuller. I don't know if that did anything, but tell myself it did. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with the other cloud paint in Haze and use that as a blush. Okay. I'm gonna keep it towards the center of my face because I want kind of like a doll look. So just like right here, I think. Just keep it right here. It's really pigmented. I have one more Glossier product to show you, and that is I just remember the name of it, Generation G lipstick. They had an issue with the packaging before with this product where the lipstick would actually fall out of the tube. It would just come out. And so I think they switched up their packaging now and they feel much more heavy, much more luxurious. So I'm pretty happy with this now. Before I would say that I wouldn't repurchase it because of that reason. I did have that actually happen to me twice. And so I wasn't gonna repurchase it, but then when they updated the packaging, I was like, oh yeah, for sure, I'm gonna repurchase because I do genuinely like the product. I like the way that it makes your lips look like just a tint of color and not like you're wearing full-on lipstick. Yeah, so I really like that. I'm gonna apply this with the liner and then I will put this on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna apply the Generation G in Leo. It feels kind of like a matte lipstick consistency. Still a little bit creamy, but it's not too creamy. It's not like a satin finish. It's more of a matte finish, I would say. And I really like this color. This is the first time purchasing this color. I usually go for Cake, but that one's a little bit too light, I found. You couldn't really see it on my lips because it kind of just matched my natural lip color. So I wanted to try something with a little bit more pigment for me. And I really like this one. Okay, so I went ahead and did my mascara off camera, and this is the completed look here. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this look. This is a almost full face using Glossier products. I obviously didn't use any face products from Glossier, and I didn't use the mascara, but mostly everything else is Glossier. I really like how it turned out. I'm very happy with the products that I purchased. Some of them, like I said, were repeat purchases, so I kind of knew what I was heading into. But yeah, these are the more of the staple products that I think I will continue to purchase again and again from Glossier. Everything else I'm kind of like, I'm not really sure if I would purchase, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about this look. Let me know what you guys think about Glossier products, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye. Say bye. Say bye.